Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain. Alright, so the next quest that we're going to be doing here in this video is Haverdasher. Now it is a really short video, so I'm actually going to couple this with a couple other quests here, just the solo only quests, just because of how short this quest is. Now this quest here is often overlooked, as it is located just up this platform here on the edge, and is given by this dwarf here. Door right here. Now I do want to point out that if you are doing this on Reaper difficulty, generally speaking, you will not get the Reaper experience from this quest. That is actually up to chance, and the reason I say that is, in order to get Reaper experience, you have to kill at least 10 enemies in the quest. Well, this quest, however, has only 9 scorpions that spawn naturally. That's including the rare optional, which, though it spawns about 90, 95, 99% of the time, doesn't always spawn. I've actually gotten a couple of runs where I haven't had him spawn in. So with that technical optional there, it only brings your total to 9. So you do need the luck of a Reaper spawning in order to get the full bonus. Now of course you can reset several times to get it. Ultimately it really isn't worth it for a little bit extra Reaper experience. There are far easier ways to get that if that's what you're really going for. So there's our optional there, Blacktail. Couple of oh no, just the one. So one. Oh, and I think I froze. There we go. Gotta love that DDO lag. So it's just one collectible there. So up the stairs we go, and that's it. All we got left to do is talk to the warder. Now I do want to point out, now this can bug your quest if you have players who are a late entry. If this door is open before you kill those scorpions, Haverdasher always shuts the door after you go in. So you'll come in, he'll shut the door. If, however, the door is open, when he shuts the door and you complete, it won't reopen the door. So just make sure everyone's in before this, and the door is closed before you complete. Otherwise, people will get locked on this side. If you do still have players on this side of the door when that happens, you can just talk to the Haverdasher, and they'll get the completion. They won't get this chest, but I mean, it is random loot. And as you can see, even with all that explanation, still only takes 2 minutes. So it's a really quick quest for a little bit of experience. Alright, so now at this point, oh wow, we're really getting some lag here. It's not even letting me recall. There we go. So we'll turn in here. Now, what we're going to do, because it is so short, and there's no point putting out, you know, a 3-minute video, we're going to just do a couple of these solo-only quests. Now, most people, including myself, generally skip these quests because they only have one difficulty, and that is solo. This does mean you cannot do these if you're in a party, and in most cases, it won't even let you summon a hireling.
You have searched every area within the miller's home, save the
So you just got to be careful. As you can see, only, 500 experience, nothing major. So this one here allows you to go 2 paths. You can continue heading north, or you can head west here. If you go west and kill these 2 dogs, it will open up this door. If you go north, there is a drop down and it locks you out from killing those two enemies. So now that I've killed them, I am going to head north and show you this here. So this is that drop down I was talking about. Now when you do drop down here, as you can see, don't drop down the center, it spawns a trap. There is a trap box here, which will disable it. Now, because the quest is only a solo only, oh, I didn't realize there's a second trap going off. Because the quest is solo only, the traps don't hit too hard. But if you're a first life character and not prepared for it, it could be pretty deadly. Alright, so here's that other door here that we had opened up. So regardless of which path you take, or whether you're killing the two enemies or skipping them and just getting the trap, it will lead you down this path. Now when we approach here, it's going to spawn in 2 more dogs, which will then open our next room. In this room, just 1 collectible and 1 guy around the corner.
The basement floor.
When we talk to him, he just lets you know that
the goods meant for the coin lords are in the back room of the basement.
Yeah, so he lets you know that the quest objective is just across the door, and he locks you in here with the end boss, essentially. Does give you a little bit of experience for killing him. In here, there's just collectible, a lever, and 2 chests. Now, 1 chest is the goods, and that's all that's in it. So we're going to pick that up. The other quest is simply just random loot, and that's it. Like, it is literally a very quick quest to do, and this one was Miller's Debt. We do have 3 other solo-only quests available in the harbor, and almost in the game. There's only one, other than these 4, there's 1 other solo-only quest, which is actually a higher level, which we will get to there as well. Alright, so we did this one here. The next one we're going to do is right here, for an explosive situation. Now, I think it's this quest here that actually allows you to... Nope. If I remember correctly, again, it's been so long, but one of these solo-only dungeons, I believe, lets you summon in a hireling. Alright, so in this quest here, our objective is to kill these cat burglars. You do need to go both sides to do this. So we're just going to start by heading west and getting them there. Now, they are, almost everyone, if you're not able to see them, they are standing next to explosive barrels. So if you're really wanting to have a little bit of fun, you can actually target and shoot those exploding barrels, which I'm actually going to try on the next one here. So I'll just head up and around, target that barrel. As you can see, it did more than half of his hit points, so it does damage them there. And again, just grabbing these breakables. Not that it really is required, really is a low amount of experience, but experience is experience. So right here, if I pan the camera, we can see him in the corner, but from this angle here we can't. But if I shoot that barrel, again, almost got him. So let's just grab a few more. Alright, and both sides will have a door with a lever. However, I want to point out... Oh, they do have a lever on this side now. They never used to have a lever on the other side, which would force you to turn back and go all the way around. So I'm glad that they've added that in there. Oh, we actually got him. So if you look our where is it? Monsters Killed Misadventure. That would have been our exploding barrel. You know what I'm gonna do here? Summon my dog. Give us a bit of a hand. So yeah, they did open that door, and I'm so happy that they have a path there. Alright, so got the breakables here. Now he's just looking for some more. So as you can see, there is a lot of breakables in here. Doesn't really overly increase the amount of experience, but hey, experience is experience. Every experience point earned is one less I gotta get later. Alright, so as we can see, only 3 left. The last ones are actually... one more.
With the thieves gone, safe and secure once again.
Alright, there is our ransack. Just miss our little puppy, put him back in his box. And our end room has the Master Thief. Again, use some breakables to damage him. Head in and finish the job. So again, nothing super fancy. We did take a little bit extra time grabbing those breakables for that tiny bit of experience. And I am fully aware that it wasn't really worth much, but I do want to show you what you can get. Alright, so that's 2 of the 4 now. So we're just gonna recall out and head on to the next one. Now the next one can be done super fast, as well as I've actually seen people fail it, myself included. I won't try to deny it, make myself seem like the greatest of great players. I've done stupid things and I've paid the price. So the quest here is Scrag. Scrag's quest here in Home Sweet Sewer. And essentially all we gotta do is drag the dogs to the entrance. Now there are two ways to fail this quest. First and easiest is you accidentally kill the dogs. So if we shoot and kill any of these dogs, we lose. And they have a little bit of hit points, but not overly a lot. So it isn't too hard to accidentally kill one. The other way, of course, is to die. So what a lot of people do
You see a snarling
is
guard
they just
dog.
run up
The beast
and they
lets
run
show
through,
through its skin.
collecting
Result of
all
this
the dogs. So I'm actually going to collect a couple here. Getting any breakables we can along the way. Alright, so I got a couple of them here. At some points they do get stuck, but of course as soon as I get past that point, whenever that is, they're gonna speed up again here. And all you gotta do is get near them, so get them to run at you, and you run back to the start of the quest. They will just disappear. And that's it. That is this whole quest. So you just run up near them and run away. Making sure, of course, not to actually kill these dogs. There aren't a lot of breakables, and again, like, it's even less experience than the other one. Totally is not worth doing, but hey, experience is experience, and I will never say no to it. Alright, so I'm just going to leave that one there for now. Alright, Alright, so we got our ransack bonus. So I'm just going to leave those, and we're going to go collect our last dog. So we now have all the dogs. So the way that I've seen people die in here is simply they would collect all the dogs, and even with my boost to speed, these dogs are real quick. So without them, they can quickly catch up to you, and if they get a trip off, that's all they need. It does seem they got one of the spots that slows them down there. Which is so annoying, but what we can do is we can just hide here safely, wait until they catch up to us. Looks like they're running in slow motion, but once they get there, just like before, disappear, quest complete. So 3 minutes, that's with the breakables. Again, super easy, super simple. This is why they label them as soul only. Now we've got one last one to do, and I really hope you're not afraid of spiders. This one is called Arachnophobia. And essentially it just has a bunch of spiders we gotta kill. So this one here is located right on the docks here, right underneath the main ramp, and given by Burn. Now, what's unique about this one here specifically is we cannot let the sarcophagus get broken. So, no breakables at all for us. So again, this is one that I've seen people fail specifically because they get the breakables. So I'm actually going to turn off my auto-targeting, and I'll just use my tab to target the enemies to lessen my chance of these breaking. Now I do want to point out the spiders can also break the sarcophagus. So if you are standing near them when a spider is going to attack you, it may hit the sarcophagus, breaking that there as well. So my suggestion is to bring it to spots such as right here, where there are no breakables to be had. So even if they miss and hit those breakables, or even if they miss you and would hit a breakable, that there's just nothing there for them to break.
The spiders no longer infest the eastern wing of the crypt.
And what I want to point out is there are 10 spiders in each wing. So there's 10 in east, 10 north, 10 south. So once we get here, we just cross over. And here we have the south. And there was a sarcophagus. There we have the north. So we are able to break up to 9 of them total. But if you break that 10th one, you will fail. So for these north and south, there are 5 spiders, and then you have to pull a lever. Once you pull the lever, it will spawn the other 5. So we'll just pull that here. And they spawn right up and around the sarcophagus. I recommend not fighting them there. Choosing to fight them
You cleared the
down the side path.
The crypt.
Alright, so now we just got the northern one here. And again, same thing. You can kill 5 of them. And then you need to pull the lever. Now, one good thing about this quest, you're guaranteed to get conquest if you complete, as it is a requirement to kill that many.
You cleared
And
the
there we go.
infestation from the crypt's northern wing.
Now, once we kill those 3 paths and pull the 2 levers, The levers are actually what does it. But it'll open up a door here, which has the Spider Queen. Nothing fancy.
Under your boots.
But there you go. In this room, it has an adventure pack for you and no loot. This quest has nothing for you. Once you complete, you can go ahead and recall, turn in, get at least something for your time, other than that little bit of experience. But that's it. We did those 4 solo-only quests, kind of located here, 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 and then finally here. As well as we did Haverdasher, and look, we only gives us 1 pick too. Which, I mean, this one isn't too terrible. But yeah, so it gives you that little choice there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good one all.